Alright guys, I can't believe it myself, but I'm here back on YouTube and back with a banger video. And yes, you have seen the topic about 100 times in the last 2-3 weeks in your YouTube feed, and I have watched a lot of videos about Andromeda. And let me tell you, I have some key insights, okay, some insider insights for you in this video, and I will explain it to you in the next 60 seconds why I have insider infos and why you should listen to me about this topic. So listen, this video is mainly focusing for coaches, consultants, service provider, but I use the same principles in every of my e-com brand that I consult, and this is a few, and I will show you also some ad accounts where we currently switching the old way of media buying and creative strategy to the new way. So yeah, I tell you everything you need to know. The principles are all the same for every business, and also the marketing fundamentals are for every business basically the same. So everything is based on direct response marketing. But yes, now let's dive into the problem. You have been probably running ads in the last few months, and you have been testing hooks, testing headlines, testing CDAs, testing different bodies. But you have maybe seen, hey, all these testing variations are not working as good as maybe last year. And let me tell you, we have been seeing the same. So the CPAs are climbing, the ROAS was dropping, and you are sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? And here's what actually happening. You have seen it. You are fighting the new algorithm of Meta, Andromeda, and you don't even know you're in a fight. So I'm gonna show you what changed with the update, and more importantly, how to fix your shit before your competition eats your lunch, or better, eats you for lunch. So who I am and why you should or why you can listen to me. So I spent the last year at Iron Media. This is the biggest, largest performance agency in Germany and probably in Europe, and I am sure one of the best in all over the world, because we have like crazy case studies. We don't even have only case studies in Germany, but also like big case studies in the US, so we definitely know what we do. So I spent there the last year and I got to see over 250 plus cases. So 250 plus businesses across different niches, e-com brands. I have scaled myself, e-com brands to 100k daily, to 1.2 million a month, info product businesses to 500k profit a month, 100k profit a month, low AUV, higher AUV, basically everything, okay? So I have seen every scale, I have seen every bottleneck, and I have seen every mistake, and yeah, so this is why you should, or why you can listen to me, definitely. And also I scaled in this time in the last 12 months, one personal brand, and I still work with her together. We have like new projects upcoming, and I will also make a case study. If you are interested in here on the YouTube channel, I will reveal every number, I will reveal the case, and I will reveal the strategy behind this. It's no problem for me. We scaled this brand to 1.4 million US dollars in net income in the last 12 months. So not revenue, but net income. Okay, this is a big difference. Before that, I scaled also my own e-com stores to around 4 million in revenue. So I know how Meta thinks, and today I'm showing you what 95% of advertisers are getting completely wrong. So what you are getting in this video is what the update actually is and why it's destroying your current strategy, the 4-stage filtration process that Meta uses, the number one mistakes I have seen 250 plus times, the official 10 content times from Meta side, the PDA framework, and also real world examples how to use it in your ad accounts. Also, we can look into some ad accounts that I manage right now, so yeah, we get a proper view of this. But yeah, what is the update? Okay, this is part one. It's basically the game changer. It happened in February and fully rolled out happened in July. And basically, you can check all the information that you see here in this doc are based on Meta's official site, okay? Meta's official information. It's not just my opinion or something I invent. It's like from Meta's official site. So basically, this is the new algorithm. And basically, before, Meta used simple rules to distribute your ads. So basically, every ad got Meta's algorithm checked every ad of you. But now the algorithm got way smarter. Okay, so it's called Andromeda, and probably, or what is the reason behind this? The reason is advertisers like you and me, we are pulling out so much creative volume because of AI, for example. Okay, we can pull out like way more creative volume, and the volume got so much that the algorithm, just the old one, didn't couldn't mess with this one. Okay, so they needed to make a new algorithm, and now instead of every creative is going to check one by one, Meta is putting your creatives into one cluster. And that's why we are changing right now the strategy from, like, for example, we are launching 10 new VSLs every week with 3 hooks. So basically 30 videos, but they are basically all the, not all the same, but the hooks may have a little bit variation. So basically, we launched 10 VSLs a week, or we launched. And now Meta forces us to do more variation. So better to do 5 different VSLs for every awareness stage, what we will also cover in this video, or more in detail in different videos. And also, for example, 5 UGC videos, and not like, for example, we say UGC testimonial videos, and not like customers that saying basically the same, because I have some clients that are still doing it. They order like 30 UGC videos, and basically every single UGC video is saying the same shit. Okay, the same. It's just a different person saying the same shit. And what will happen now, Meta will just put them into one cluster, and basically it's the same video for them. So basically you launch maybe 30 different UGC videos, so for you it's different, but for Meta it's just one video, and they don't even get spent. So what you need to do now, you need to scale on variations, okay? So for example, what we do now, and also you need to combine videos with photos, and this is what Meta is saying, okay? This is not my opinion. This is what even your ad manager should say now. When you do a campaign or an ad set where only videos are in it, Meta gives you the like a notification, hey, please put some images also into it, then your performance will rise. And in the past, always when Meta or even Google gives you some notifications, mostly you can ignore it. But in this time, I would definitely apply it. So we changed, for example, the strategy for some e-com brands, but also like for info product bases, and I will show it to you in an ad account right now. For example, from 10 VSLs a week to 5 VSLs a week and 5 shorter videos, 5 images, and 5 carousels, for example. So we have 20 assets, and with at least four different creative types. And these creative types have also different concepts, or basically they speak to different personas, to different desires, to different awareness stages. I will also show you the PDA framework in a bit. So, but how Meta actually filters your ads, and we will switch now to the My Robot so you will understand it. Okay, as you can see, we will have also some real world examples from our most famous info product guy. But yeah, let's go. So as I said, Meta has now a 4-step filtration system. And by the way, stage 1 is the retrieval, okay? The retrieval. So as you can hear, yeah, I am not a native English speaker, but for you it's also good. I use super simple language, and you should then probably understand at least what the update is doing to you. So Meta takes tens of millions of ads and filters down by over 90% to thousands of relevant ads. This is where Andromeda lives. Andromeda is the new AI brain handling this first stage. Why did they build it? Because of AI generated ads. Everyone, including me, probably you too, started pumping out massive amounts of AI content. That's why they already told you. So the old system couldn't handle it, and their own article says the sheer volume of ad candidates is 3 orders of magnitude more than previous stages. Okay, so translation, we broke their system with too many ads. They had to build Andromeda to just deal with our ads. So then we have the light ranking from thousands to hundreds. Then we have the final scoring, then hundreds to ranked. This is where it gets interesting. And we have here, for example, this is already an old formula, and this is already like known for years in meta space. So if you're a media buyer or a marketer, you should definitely know it. And we will also here I have like a picture or an image where it's better. You can see it better. Okay, so we have basically the advertiser bid, the bid amount, and bid strategy. So if you are basically don't put any bids, and most of you are using like automatic bidding by Meta, then Meta will do it for you. But as you know, when we scale, we can also do cost caps, bid caps, and this is where we can outcompete our competition or outsmart with a great media tactics like the creative strategy, okay, what we mentioned already a bit. And then we have an estimated action rate. This is like the soft metrics like CTR. What is the soft metrics like CTR, CPC, CPM, and yeah, basically what is the estimate, yeah, what actions the user are taking. And then we have also the user value, which is super important, and a lot of people underestimate this. And what is the user value? It's basically the post-click user experience, and this can be everything. Also your landing page plays a crucial role in it. Okay, so if you have a shit landing page, or basically maybe your customer orders at your business and they have a shit experience, they have maybe super long delivery time, and then they can give you a review on your Facebook page. Your score can go down, and then what will happen? Your CPM over the whole account for the whole page goes up. Okay, so the user value is super important. This is like the post-click user experience, and you should definitely focus on it, because this can determine a lot of your success. And this is the whole formula, is how the meta auction works. I have it here a bit more. Yeah, this formula determines if your ad basically wins or loses, and most people think it's just about bidding more. Wrong. Your creative quality and user experience are huge factors. So, and then basically stage 4, and now you're head to head against your competition. Highest total value wins, and I just told you how you get the value. It's simple as that. And basically, if you want to say different and more easy language, then imagine having a personal concierge who knows your taste so well that they don't just understand that you love shoes, but that you like to wear red flip-flops to the beach. Okay, so the update basically, or the algorithm learns your preferences, so Meta can show you ads that are more relevant and interesting. And also this update basically just goes into the direction Meta is going for the last years now. I have still clients that are telling me, hey, you should test this interest. No, okay, we have already some accounts. There's beta accounts on Meta, like only a few big accounts have it, where you don't even have targeting option. And with this update, Meta is basically, we go to the campaign structure in a bit, but basically with this update, we just go into the direction that you give more and more control to Meta, and the game is fully focused on creative. Okay, your creatives decide your whole performance, your whole targeting, basically everything. So just please focus on the creatives, and the media buying is just getting more easy and more easy. So I have seen this. So the mistake that 95% make, I have seen this at Iron Media with 250 plus cases. I have seen it with my own clients, and I see it basically everywhere, also on YouTube and so on and so on. And advertiser has an ad that works. What do? Great, let me take 10 versions of this. So they pump this one out. Okay, let's say this is basically the same or let's say 3 different videos, and these are the titles. Okay, how I scaled from 10k to 50k in 90 days. This exact strategy I used to go from 10 to 50k in 3 months. How I tripled my revenue in 90 days. different hooks, same video, same message, same everything. And let me tell you, this worked super good till July. So we have a winner and we make more iterations of the winner. But right now, it destroys your performance because for the new algorithm, as I explained in the beginning, they just cluster it into the same video, okay? For you, it's maybe 10 different ads, or in this case, 3 different ads. But for the algorithm, it's basically the same ad. So what the AI sees here is same concept, same message, same target audience, and only like minor changes. But we are looking for big changes, okay? So basically, Meta can't optimize properly, and your ads cannibalize each other. Your CPAs goes up, ROAS tanks, and you are literally fighting against yourself and blaming Meta for nothing is working anymore. And guys, let me tell you, I have here a very like big example for we had a record month in August for one brand where we did like 1.2 million, I think, in revenue, and profit was around 280,000 or something. And this was in August, and we thought, okay, hey, nice. This was an off season. August is off season for this brand. So we had a record month for this brand, and we thought, okay, in September, October, when season comes, we will even outscale this and have like record months after record months. But let me tell you what happened. Andromeda fucked us, and because we had this strategy, okay, we just took iterations from our winning ads, and we couldn't find another winning ad. Why? Because basically it was the same concept, same message, and same target audience. Now our performance tanked, okay? We are not at our highest level. We are still at a good level. We do like 450K a month. It's fine, but if you compare to August, then we lost a lot of. And the interesting thing is, I can see it in a lot of ad accounts. And the other interesting thing is, the ad accounts where I did this already for a long time. For example, I have one info client, the case that I told you about, where we did 1.3 million or 1.4 million in the last 12 months. We basically do Andromeda since like 2-3 months. Okay, we have like a lot of creative variations. We only have one campaign. We will go to the campaign structure soon. We have there like crazy performance. And you know what? Let's go now into the ad account. And I will show you. Okay guys, I just opened 3 ad accounts and I will show it to you in a bit. And also maybe if you follow this account for a bit longer and you know me, that I always show good examples but also bad examples. Like I show only what I do really. I don't have to sell you something, and I will show you even in one account where it doesn't work that well for now, okay? And what to do in this case, or how I react in this case. And yeah, basically I told you everything of this one. So the old 80-20 rule, what we did, 80% variations and 20% new concepts. Okay, this is what we did for the last years, and it worked fucking insane great, but it doesn't work so good anymore. So now it's completely flipped. We do 80% new concepts. We just started it right now because the Andromeda update just even it got rolled out fully in July. Even we waited till we see really changes in the ad accounts and the performance, and now we see it, and that's why we adapt now, okay? Because if you don't adapt, you will get fucked, okay? If you just do the old way and say fuck it, this will make a difference. You will feel it, or maybe you will feel it even already now. So basically I told you everything about this one, and let me also tell you, I just put you this Google Doc into the comment section so you can read it yourself, you can check it yourself. So part 5 is basically, hey, quality over quantity. And you even see this here, okay, unlocking the power of diversification. Okay, this is the word, creative advantage, diversification. You need diversification. This is super fucking important. I will also show you a real life example of Iman, as I told you. Then we have here basically the solution, and we have the 10 favorite content types of Meta, and as I told you, it's all information that is officially on Meta's site. You can read it yourself, but let's go back here. So we check here, okay, this ads. Basically, this is what we did for the last, or this is basically an iteration, okay? You just, for example, you can see basically it's the same headline, today is the last day, we have here different colors, and basically this, it's the same concept, okay? It's like create and sell your deal. Okay, yeah, it's even the same headline, just a bit different style. So it's the same, okay? This is what you should not do anymore. Okay, this could be different concepts, okay? So we have one time this creative, we have this here, so you can see here, you can see like little changes, like minor changes, okay? And this doesn't, I wouldn't recommend this anymore. You can put thousands of tests like this a day, a month, whatever, but it will bring you to your goal. So let me ask you something, okay? Would you rather test 300 creatives in a month, mostly variations, or 20 creatives at all bangers, totally unique? And if you understand the update, you definitely say 20, okay? Better put some more time into your creative strategy, into the whole setup, and put out 20 banger concepts a month. If you want to go to a high scale, I mean 20 a month for info product space, you can go to a pretty okay scale, to be honest. If you have really banger concepts, and so take your time with this. If you double the amount, 40, you can go to really good numbers, okay? It depends definitely on your business type, but for example, for e-commerce, I would definitely recommend at least 20 concepts a week, okay? As I told you, creative diversity, as Meta told you. So we learned this the hard way. I told you, we did, so did everyone at the agency. I am a freelancer now, so yeah, quality over quantity every single time. And you can see this would be diversification. It's all image ads. They have all the same goal, all the same landing page, but there are different concepts, and you see, okay, these are tests that are worth it. And yeah, so you have a good example here, a bad example here, okay? Yeah, I will not go into this one too much. You have here like examples for coaches, as I said, but basically exactly this works for every niche, okay? For every niche, you have there's, as I said, these are the 10 content types that Meta loves and preferences. So I give you, as I said, the Google Doc into the comments. Okay, basically, yeah, we go here now into the ad account. So I know you're waiting for it. Okay, we have here part 8. So you know, you can see I don't can even count numbers. Okay, so you don't need to count numbers to be successful marketer. But yeah, the PDA framework. We have persona, desires, and awareness. And basically, this on this PDA framework, this gives Meta the maximum flexibility to find the right people. So in one ad set, okay, you basically, this is the campaign structure, and we have, so this was this was the old structure. Either you had multiple campaigns, or for example, you had one campaign with multiple ad sets. And now we go to the ad account, and you will see it. I did it also always, okay, and this worked great. But now we do consolidated campaigns. So we have one campaign with one ad set with 15 to 60, 70 ads, as much as you can put it in. Different ad accounts have different limits. So in one ad account, I would show you the example. I have 66, and I know some clients, they have limits on like 40, 50, but this will get higher as you spend more budget, as you spend more time into the ad account. We have no targeting, we do nothing. We have different content types mixed, and we let Meta optimize it and do as much different concepts as you can. For the ad accounts I manage now, we don't even have 10 different ad accounts concepts. In one I have maybe 6, 7, but as I told you, we're just changing the creative strategy now. And with here, Meta figures out which content types works for your audience. You will see it then after like 1-2 weeks. I would also let it run like 1-2 weeks, depends on your results, of course, and which PDA combo converts best, which message hits at which awareness level. And so you have it here, okay? This is the winning formula. Consolidation, give Meta as much data as possible with as much diversity as possible. And this is like your winning formula for now. And here we did it in the past years that we had for each ad set one angle, and we didn't want to mix it, okay? But now it's completely different. You can, in one ad set, you can mix different personas, different desires, and different awareness stages. And also, as you should know, every awareness stage has like completely and different, like you should speak to every awareness stage on a different level, because of course they are in a different awareness stage, and you also have different creatives. And we never used to mix like top of funnel creatives with bottom of funnel creatives, but now we mix top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel creatives in one ad set. And this works great so far in few ad accounts. And I will also keep you updated. Also, if you are interested in more videos and more insights live into ad accounts, even now, okay, we have tomorrow or in 2 days, we have November Q4 is basically here, and I'm sure I will scale some e-commerce to 100k days, and here also info products to 200k, 300k, 400k profit a month. And if you want, I can show you the real numbers, so you can just copy paste it into your business. So yeah, basically we go now. Okay, that's why I have basically here put it 2 times. That's why I can't count. Okay, basically we move on here. Let me wait to open the account. So I don't know basically why, but I can't close the Hyros window. Basically, probably you know Hyros. So as you can see here now, when I do the last 14 days, I had here always using like here ABO testing. Here I had a CBO campaign, and I switched everything to this CBO. Okay, and if you can see it here, I had different ad sets, and for each creative batch I had one ad set, so we don't mix it, and we have like clear winners here and clear losers. So yeah, we can afford to pay a high CPA, as we have really high margins and high AOV. But yeah, what I did basically, then I managed already, or I have seen already that we have like some days one ad set is performing really great, and the other day it's performing bad, and so on and so on. And I had already in my mind to do a CBO, so we are more effective. And now you can see this is the setup. We have like one CBO, one ad set, and here we have like tons. Okay, we have like 66 different ads, as I told you. And if we go now on amount spent, then you can basically see, yes, of course, one creative is getting the most spent, but you can also see, hey, the frequency is okay. It's not super low, but it's low for this ad spend. It's fine. So you know, hey, this is the top of funnel creative, and of course this gets the most spent. Under this one we have an image, so this is a bottom of funnel creative. Basically, hey, here's a sale, 20% go off, and you can see it's a bottom of funnel creative. We have already low frequency, higher frequency than this one, and you can see like they spending the money across a lot of creatives. And of course, like we have here creatives that getting the most spent. But let me tell you from my experience, from really like millions of spend, I know a lot of marketers like pushing their self up. They say they have 30 million spent, 50 million spent, 100 million spent. I spent around 7 to 8, 9 million. I don't know exactly. I didn't count every number on Meta itself. Also a bit on TikTok and Google. So these are my numbers, and I can tell you from this spend that the algorithm is definitely better than you. The Meta AI knows definitely what is the winning creative and what not. Okay, so if other creatives don't get spent, or not so much, and probably they are not good on scale. Okay, if you tell Meta, hey, I want as much volume as possible, then they know which creative will create this, okay? Also, in terms of testing. Wait. In this ad account, in my opinion, the strategy works really great. So we have good creative diversification. Like the creatives are, let me tell you, I am not 100% satisfied with the creatives, but it's also the brand owner who is responsible for it. I just have to tell him. And a lot of creatives are basically the same. As I told you, 30 different UGC personas telling the same, and so on and so on. But still, we manage that the budget gets spent enough on all over the creatives. Like, of course, we have our preferences, but it's normal. And in terms of testing, what we do now with testing, yes, if we have now 20 new assets that we want to test, what do? We put them all into this campaign. Yes, that's it. Okay, and if they don't get spent, then they are probably not good enough. Also, what do I do now how do I manage this campaign? Let's say, hey, we have some creatives that have maybe 1,000 in spend and they are not so profitable. Okay, let's say for this is a good example. We have like 4,000 in spend, frequency is not so high, and the CPA is a bit high. Okay, and we can afford to pay up to 100, and we have here now 140. What do I do now? Do I turn this off and put more budget on more profitable ad sets? Clear answer, no. If you would do this, you would not you just don't understand the marketing fundamentals, because this is a creative, this is a top of funnel creative. And here this one are bottom of funnel creatives, and this top of funnel creatives, they are carrying the bottom of funnel creatives, and they are carrying the ad account. You can see we spend like 4,000, and the top creative here has 7,000 spent or 8,000. So these are carrying the whole a lot of the ad account. And if you cut this one off now, then basically your CPAs will rise here. So which ads we are cutting off time by time? This one that doesn't get spent. Okay, so if I put, let's say I have here a limit, I cannot put more ads, then I just take the worst 20 that they don't get spent anyway. So I spent already like 20,000 on this campaign, so it's a bit verified. It's not the highest spend, but it's fine. And I know, okay, they don't get spent, so probably they will not perform in the future. I just put them off here, don't delete them, because the campaign needs the data to work on it. And I just put then 20 new ones into here. So yeah, this is how you manage, this is how you test. So basically you have one campaign. Then of course in the future I will, when I see, hey, I can scale this account, of course I do every day like surf scaling. Okay, I scale this budget up every day. But in future, of course, you can do another campaign maybe with bid caps, cost caps, and scale this to the moon basically. And yeah, this is a quick intro into this one, but we can go more into details in other videos. Alright guys, and here you have another example. This is an info product business, and yeah, as you can see, our frequency is pretty high, because we don't have so much top of funnel creatives right now. And as you can, because we have like also different strategies here, we work also with live webinars that pull in a lot of people into the top of funnel, and then over time we just can make like good amount of revenue after the webinar with, for example, images, so bottom of funnel creatives. But as you can see, we have last 14 days, and also we don't want to scale this one too high, because we have like an evergreen base where we get like every day around 8 to 12 sales right now. And then we have like every 3-4 weeks one big webinar. It's live, and we make like 6 figures out of it, like every webinar. And this is our strategy here. This works good for us. We have not so high AOV here, and also you can see the ad spend is quite well spent over a few creatives. And yeah, we have definitely also some top of funnel videos here, but also a lot of bottom of funnel creatives. And yeah, don't get messed up with the tracking. We definitely have more sales. As I said, we do like 8-12 a day. just the tracking, you know, the attribution can be fucked on Meta. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. That's why we use, for example, Hyros or Triple Whale and so on and so on. And yeah, basically you can see here's one ad set. I just call it best performer. But for example, today I put some new creatives in here, and yesterday they are somewhere here, I think. Okay, they didn't got spent yet. But here also some new creatives. So this are I put just yesterday and today. I don't know if they get already spent, but if no, then I know, okay, I just have to make better creatives. And you can see the spend is really well spent across multiple ad sets. This is really good. It's a good sign. So yeah, let's go back into the doc. So what you can also see, the media buying is getting really, really boring, because you just have basically one ad set, and of course you have some scaling strategies, but basically, yeah, the media buying is super simple. Okay, and here you have also a real world example how how Meta now says we should do the strategy, the creative strategy. As I said, this is the most important for your business, and you can see here difference. Okay, let's say we have UGC testimonials. Here is basically how Sarah went from 5K to 40K a month, and here's basically how Michael launched his first 100K program. Here we have inside our 90-day framework. So we have like a product demo, it says here, and we have here a 5-step launch formula on a whiteboard. So what you can see, it's different stories behind the concept. Okay, the concept is maybe the same. Okay, but the story behind here is different. Okay, why I went from corporate slave to 7-figure business mentor, or the biggest lesson from coaching 100 plus clients. So here's basically the hero story, how he went from his 9 to 5 to coach, okay, and made 7 figures. And here's basically the lesson already that he has into this business. So basically it's same type, it's founder story, but and it speaks to different people. Okay, here it speaks to people that also thinking about quitting their 9 to 5 and becoming a coach. And here is here we are speaking to people that have already a coaching business. Maybe they have 30 clients, or they made 50K revenue and they want to go up to 100K revenue. So they are in a different awareness stage. Okay, they are way higher into the awareness stage than this one. So they are more aware of this business model. Okay, they have different personas. Okay, we speak to different personas, it's different stories. And also here, okay, we have here like beginner coaches, and here is like more intermediate. He makes already 100K, she makes 40K a month. Basically what we do know is we have at least 5 different concepts every week. Okay, and these are like different concepts. So we have a one founder story, when we have UGC videos, we have one product demo, we have one us versus them, we have features and benefits, and these are like 5 different concepts. If you have a bigger team or you want to go to a higher scale, you can put also more concepts. But let me tell you, I think 5 different concepts with different creative variations will do it for now. So go with this one, and then basically also talk to different personas, different angles, different stories, and to different awareness stages. If you do this with 5 different content types every week, then you should definitely see again an uplift in your performance. And if you need help by this, you can also message me on Instagram or whatever. Basically here, small versus large variations. I told you here already, like the real world example. This is a small variation and these are large. So let's go into the common mistakes. And this is the mistake number 1 is what I see with a lot of brand owner right now, because VSLs worked so long for us, and now basically I tell them, hey, we need a mix of VSLs, UGC, statics, demo, testimonials, and yeah, different audiences respond to different formats. I think you got it already. Then mistake number 2, every video is you talking, or every video, or you order like 5 different UGC scripts from the same person. And this is like a huge mistake. And I see it with one client. Basically, he's really ordering like 5 to 10 UGC scripts. They are slightly different from the same person. Basically, you are just burning money. So you need different persons from different perspectives, okay? It could be you with a founder story. It could be a client with a testimonial. It could be your partner speaking about your company and about your vision and where you want to go into the future. So different faces, different trust triggers, and more signals for meta. This is what I see a lot of in the info space. So if a personal brand is like married with their business and they really love it, it's really nice, but you don't need to do everything into the studio. Just do your UGC video, selfie video with your iPhone, and it works differently, super good. And this one we had already, so don't change only the hook, like change the concept, okay? Then we have here one ad trying to speak to everyone. Better is to speak to specific avatars and to cover different personas in the one ad set, so the Andromeda AI algorithm have a lot of signals in one ad set. Okay, this is super important for the learning phase, and then let it also run for a few days. This is super important. Don't let it run few hours and say, hey, only one creative is getting the spend. Like, wait at least 3 days, and then you can check, okay, are my spend is well over the budget, is it spent well over across few creatives? And if not, okay, then make an audit. Maybe your creatives are all saying the same, and this could be the problem. Okay, so your action plan, what you can do right now. So what I would do in your case, or what we did, okay, I just told you what we did right now. So we pull up the ad account and I checked like the best performers, the 5 to 10, depends how big the ad account is, 5 to 10 best performers of the last 2-3 weeks. And on this concept, so I know, okay, in our case, it's a lot of VSLs, as I said. Okay, let's say we have 5 best performer VSLs. And on this base, you can also do it super good with AI nowadays. You put out new concepts, okay, new content types, and speak to different personas. And if you have already winning creatives, this is a super good database. Then you plan, okay, this is what we did the next. Then we had like a big PDF with the creative strategy, speaking to different personas, having different content types, having different stories behind it, and speaking to all 5 awareness stages, okay? And then we have like a mix of founder creatives, UGC creatives, testimonials, statics. I told you. Then basically next phase, you go to produce it. You don't have to make it like this, okay? We did like this. Today this one, this was the next day, and now we are already here. So this takes around 2 weeks, because we need to hire some UGC creators, or we have already some that we work with, and they need to film it. They will need to send it to us. They need then the cutter need to cut it, and then I need to launch it. So it can mostly takes 6 weeks for a lot of brands and businesses, but you can definitely do it also in 3 weeks, if you, or 2 to 3 weeks, the whole process, if you have like already a team that's working long time together, like in our case. So yeah, then you have one campaign, one ad set, as you have seen it right now in my examples. But these examples that I showed you are not the best, because as I told you, the update also hit us, and we definitely have some top of funnel and bottom of funnel creatives mixed in one ad set, as you have seen. But like basically it's the diversification, it's not so good in the ad accounts, so it's not a perfect example, but just a real world example how it is right now. I could also tell you theory stuff, but I better show you how it is right now in my case. And then after 5 days you can check the performance, and then go on with your creative strategist. This is basically the same I told you right now. So That's it. So what to expect? Performance will fluctuate. That's normal, and you will, some ads will flop and some will surprise you. So don't panic. But what should you expect in the next 4 to 8 weeks? That the CPA should decrease. The CTR. This is what I have seen already right now, that the CTR increases and the CPC gets down, okay, and the frequency should stay low. Why? Because you have all these awareness stages mixed into one ad set, and Meta, as I told you in the beginning, clusters this one. Hey, this is our top of funnel creatives, bottom of funnel, middle of funnel, and basically in the customer journey, Meta shows different creatives to the same person on different levels in their journey. Okay, maybe they become get first top of funnel creative, then they get served with a UGC testimonial speaking about the product, about the coaching, about the results, and then in the next step they maybe get like one static ad where it says, hey, use this code at checkout, and this should result to this, that your frequency stays lower. And also I have spoken with one friend of mine that has like a big brand, 8-figure brand, and he's doing this already like a longer time. That's why I connected with him, and he also confirmed me that he does it like this, like all in favor of Andromeda, and it works great for him. Also for ecom, but also for info product space. And basically from this time you never turn off ads anymore. So if you go into this process here, and after the second launch you have really good creatives in it, basically you never turn them off, and just optimize this campaign from there on and scale it. So yeah, I am mostly done with the video. So the most important thing is the 80-20 rule switched. So give Meta different concepts, test 80% new concepts, and focus only 20% on iterations. Then you have to adapt or you get fucked definitely by this one. Trust me, if you adapt right now, you will definitely have an advantage in front of your competition. Okay, because I see a lot of people don't believe it, or they don't trust it. They just go on with the old way and they don't even try the new way. And I just tell you, don't switch everything off right now, but just do it side by side. So I would let run your original campaign, because I have one account where I have the ABO testing campaign, and I tried now the CBO Advantage Plus, recommended by Facebook. Okay, this is what I showed you right now, and in this ad account it doesn't work. But to be honest, in this ad account we also have like a hard time to scale past 5K spent a day in the last few weeks. So we don't have like this crazy winner creatives in this ad account. And I think this is more the problem and not the campaign setup itself. And what do I do in this case? I let the original campaign, of course, run, because I don't want to risk the business right now to go that the revenue goes down. And I just try to make the new campaign structure work. And if I see, hey, it works now, then I will turn off the old campaign, the original campaign. This is how I do it in all ad accounts. Okay, so basically adapt or die. Stop making 50 variations of the same week, of the same ad, testing minor tweaks and fighting the algorithm. Create new concepts, diversify your content, and yes, that's it, guys. And if you're already making 20K a month with your info-based business, or you have a super nice e-commerce business that is based on direct response principles, you can also hit me up. But mostly I will focus on this channel more on info business, and I work only with 5-7 clients max. So if you want to apply to work with me, you can do it. I don't have a website right now or something. Just shoot me a message on Instagram. Even if you just have a question, if you don't want to work with me, that's super fine. You can just connect with me on Instagram. And if you need anything, help, then let me know. And if this video helped me, then like, subscribe, and comment your biggest takeaway, or which videos you want to see in the future. As I told you, I have super nice insider insights. So guys, I wish you a wonderful day. See you in the next one.